Okay, so for the XP farm, these are all the things you're gonna need. The arrows of harming. I'll just put the ingredients in the chat, and then you can make the potions to dip the arrows. um, the stone bricks are just for building a ramp up to get the armadillos in and the skeleton. But everything over here on the left is what you will need to build the farm. And then everything on the right is just stuff you're gonna need to get the mobs in. Alright, and you start, you dig a hole, and that's where the zombie's gonna go. And then you wanna build this little structure right here. That way, or actually I go up 3 right there, and then you also want to use the trap door. That way the zombie thinks that this is still a solid block and he'll actually walk over it and fall in. And now we just wait until nighttime to get a zombie. Actually, while I'm sitting here thinking about it, something that I always do and forget, you might want to place a sand block in front of the hole, because if you don't, then later on it'll be a pain. No. Well, that took a little more than it should have, but he's in there. Now you gotta wait for him to stop jumping. And you only need one, so we'll kill that one off. And now that he's in there, you don't need that. You want to take one of your stone walls, put it right above him. And then while I still have this block there, you gotta crouch and place it. And if anything falls down inside that hole that you need, you want to hit a diagonal, not next to him. That way you can drop down and grab what you need without him getting out. And now you want a name tag, which you want. Oh, well, I wasn't lucky. Yeah, so you're gonna wanna show up to the party with the named name tag. Or else he will despawn like he did for me there. got your zombie, your wall, your dispenser, sand. Let me go cactus, composter. Composter is where all the armadillos are gonna hang out. And now with the glass, you put it here, here, right? Nope, not like that. Like that. And then same over here. And then I'm using smooth stone, but you can use any block that is completely solid. I would use smooth stone too, just because I'm not 100% sure all the blocks that will work. Because silverfish, they burrow into a lot of blocks. Like cobblestone won't work. Any cobbled anything won't work. But now we're to the point where we need armadillos to go in here. So you can do your build like this. Soul stand needs to go here. And then do something along these lines. Like that. Because you'll hop out like that. So the easiest way, do that, take the dang lead off him, and push him. There you go. And you just push this bad boy up in there. Make sure it's as far back as it can go. Then when you break it, falls right in. And then you do that with up to 8 armadillos. I wouldn't do any more than 8 because then it'd be making too many silverfish and it'll lag out like it did. And then now it's time for put a block here, and then you want to put a wall and a wall, and then just get rid of that block. Now build up, get up on top, put a temporary glass, glass, glass. You could leave it right there. You don't need to put one here. But I do, or you can put it on top of the wall. And now I forgot the water, so right here, you gotta put a trapdoor. Open her up. come over here. Put, sorry about the phone. Put a trapdoor like that. And then put water here. And now go back up here and replace the water. Then come over here, grab your bow, your arrows, and then while it's closed, you want to crouch and shoot arrows into that, because if you don't crouch, then you'll just keep opening and closing. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then when you're done there, just open it up and they'll float. And that's how the silverfish die. And that's the farm. Nope, no it's not, because I didn't put my button on. And just throw a button on. And that's the farm. Now you just put your potion, or your splash potion of infestation in here. Hit the button. It'll infest the armadillo, and the cactus will damage it, which spawns silverfish, and they will spawn here, and go down here, and then all your XP.